I've always been into art. I mean, I always took art classes and was one of those kids always making things, busy all the time, but I went into advertising and I was in the city and I was just vastly unhappy being in an office and realized I just had to make things. So I was a painter for many years, but I have so much energy that it's really frustrating to be a painter on this two-dimensional surface. So I like collecting materials and going to flea markets and meeting people and being out there, and sculpture is a very physical process. And I'm very social, so being alone painting in my studio was really hard. At first I was a public engagement artist where I would do projects with communities, but that sort of brought such life to me. I'm like, wow, this is what I need. I need to build with my community. And so when I came back to Maine, I was actually commissioned by someone else. Someone asked me to build these sculptures for a museum using salvage fishing gear. And so that's when I started using that material. Being from the state of Maine, what I realized is that it's really hard to get rid of this material. It's like made of plastic and you really can't recycle it easily. So if you take it to the dump, it's going to cost you hundreds and hundreds of dollars to recycle it. So some nets and some fishing gear is lost at sea during storms, but a lot of it is just gear that's timed out. It's retired, and what do you do with it? It has so many possibilities. Like when I started working with that material, you take it apart, you unravel it, you cut it into pieces, you reassemble it. I had a residency at the Children's Museum, so the hundreds of people that came through the Children's Museum work with me. I taught at many schools in the Portland area, so all of those schools all helped me. They all unraveled. I worked with different elder facilities. I learned all my knots from all the lobstermen. I mean, I really work with the different people. So these sculptures were made by more than me. These sculptures are really a group effort. Freeport, what you've done is unique to my experience. And I mean, I've never had a community come forward, like the Meeting House Arts, and then the Fishing Co-op, the Oyster Bar, Climate Action Now. I mean, all these people came on board and it really became like their project. I don't think the town had public art, at least for many years. So I don't know what gymnastics had to happen behind the scenes, but we made it happen. And it's a spirited thing, like to see a community that does that, like a small town that has public art, I think really puts you on the map. Meeting House Arts, they really were the ones that stepped forward, that took charge, that have made everything happen, have organized, have been just incredible to deal with. In October, there's going to be a show at Meeting House Arts. So I don't know what we're going to make, but using reclaimed materials, we're going to surprise the public and do something at Meeting House Arts. To learn more about where the exhibition will happen in the fall, you can go to the website, meetinghousearts.org.